everyone. Welcome back to the Trahan Therapy Center with me, Shay T, your local therapist here in Houston, Texas. Just wanted to share a few things with you. Sometimes people talk about, hey, I'm really sad or I'm really depressed. And I was just thinking about some basic ways or things that a person could do if they were feeling down and blue. So I did not mean for that to rhyme, but I mean, it just did what it did this time. So anyway, let's just go ahead and start. So one of the things I want to say is really important is having a hobby. I mean, certainly anyone could have a hobby, or I mean, gosh, if you go to Google right now and type in what are some good hobbies or a list of hobbies or something like that, you'll see a plethora of ideas. So it doesn't have to be just something that you've already done in your past or that you have already been aware of. Maybe you can learn about something new and that might spark some interest for you. So the first thing I want to share with you is find a hobby, something that's positive, something that lifts your spirit, something that makes you feel good, and something, of course, that does not harm other people. Okay. And then, so number two would be basically just getting out of the house. I mean, it sounds like really basal, like, oh my God, Shanna, get out of the house. Yes, get out of the house. Go take a walk when the sun is shining. Go do some exercise. Go hang out with a friend or two, out for lunch or something. Go to the museum or aquarium or just something that kind of, you enjoy doing, that again is healthy, helpful, enjoyable to you, and something that takes your mind off of things that don't help you to be in your best headspace. So the first point here is try a new hobby. The second point is, hey, just get out of the house, go do something instead of nothing. Get off of that couch, get from under that cover, get out of that bed, and go make life happen. Okay, so point number three is change your thoughts. Like if you're sitting there and you're having these thoughts and they're negative and they're not positive and they're bad, 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 bad. There's a lot of things you can do to change your thoughts. And it just depends on how deep in to depression you are. So if you're maybe having a mild depression or a beginning moderate kind of level of depression, I would say that you should be able to work on changing your thoughts. So one of the things is like if you have a negative thought, you can literally like replace that thought with a positive opposing thought. So let's just say you have a negative thought, I am a bad person, for example. That would be the thought. And then you could take your notebook or your journal and just write down something like, I am always working towards being my best. Or I am a good person. So you could write down a positive opposing thought, right? And so whenever you have one of those negative thoughts, you write down something positive that opposes that thought. And then that should help you to begin to replace your negative thoughts with positive thoughts. And so I'm going to say it does come with consistency. And I would say even going back sometimes to read some of those positive thoughts. And those can turn into some affirmations for you, if you will, over time. But we first have to take control of our thought lives. If our thought lives is in the gutter, if it's not going well, I would say that it's an opportunity for you to improve this part of your life. Because certainly there is no perfect life, but we all are works in progress. And so that if your thoughts aren't too good, you can improve them one moment and one day at a time. So step number one, try a new hobby. Step number two, just get out of the house and do something good or positive. Number three, change your thoughts. And number four, choose the company you're with wisely. That I just think that is so important because sometimes we have our own thoughts about how our lives should be and things like that. And maybe we need encouragement. So perhaps we should be around other people that are doing positive and good things to help us also to lift our spirits and help us to get in a good headspace. However, if we continue to position ourselves with and around people who are constantly naysayers, negative, sees everything dark, sees everything as a problem, says, oh, nobody can ever accomplish anything, the world's coming to an end, then you might want to reposition yourself. And if you find that you're one of those people, then you can use my exercise to change your thoughts. Don't be the naysayer. Please don't be that. Be the uplifter, be the positive one, be the one who's helping others to, get into a good headspace. And also when you're helping others to get into a good headspace, then in turn, you're also helping yourself to get into a good headspace. So I think that that's a really good thing. And so just in case you hadn't figured it out yet, number 5 is just do fun things. So what's fun for me may not be fun for you. I mean, I might be, at a museum. I might be, I don't know, at the aquarium. I might be at a play or the symphony or something, but that may not be fun for you. So what is fun for you? What puts a smile on your face? What makes your synapses pop? What makes life be the best that it could be for you? Think about your past. What was positive and good in your past that you used to do? Again, and then we're going to go back to number 1. So if you don't know what that is, I would say, I think it's 365 Houston or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to say that every big city has something online where you can look up activities to do in the area or free activities. And there's lots of activities usually in most big cities. So you can find things that are at churches or synagogues. You can find things that are at parks and museums. You can find things that are at huge stadiums like NRG or Toyota Center. But wherever you are, I promise you, there's a little something that you can do differently than whatever you've done in the past. So I hope that any of these things can help you towards finding your happy place. So again, thank you for being here with me, your girl Shay T, at the Trahan Therapy Center, where we shape minds and change lives. And I hope to see you on our website, Trahan Therapy Houston, checking out our inspirational shop. Please make sure that you find something cool there, and also for friends and family. Many blessings for you. Catch you later. Bye for now.